It is recording. So, hello everyone. I have just recorded a very long video that's split up into two parts for all the signs for the new moon in Aries. But I wanted to try and record a shorter one that I could upload in case I don't get around to uploading the other one. But let's hope I do, because otherwise I've just wasted an hour of my time. Right, so I'm going to shuffle these to see if the same cards come out. So this is going to be just a general collective energy reading of the new moon in Aries, which lands over the weekend. So the new moon in Aries is tomorrow, Friday, about 9:30 in the morning if you live in the same part of the world as me, in the UK, or Scotland to be precise. But if not, check where it is for you. This card has been haunting me today. So wise decision has jumped out. So I mean, I thought it was just me, but it seems to be people that resonate with me. But it usually is. The cards that I'm pulling for the collective energies often are the cards that are going to me, not always, but it does seem to be today, because I have pulled this out for myself for a lot. And you know, I'm just going to share this, that like when I've been pulling this, I wasn't actually too sure like what this decision was. I was like, I can't really think what that's about. Other than the fact that it's not too much of a serious one, is that, you know, I'm trying to weigh up whether or not I can still go out on Saturday night when I've had a cold for a week. So, you know, but that one, it doesn't seem too serious, does it? But in a way it kind of is, because, you know, I've been cooped up in the house for the majority of the week, not feeling well. And I was kind of like loosely meaning this to be my birthday celebration. So kind of really do need to go out and have fun. And I said kinda, by the way, I didn't say Ken, that's funny. It sounded like, oh, that, anyway, you know, it's just basically like, but I feel that actually this is about procrastination, really, when you think about it, and that really, really resonates for me. So I'm wondering if other people are in a bit of a procrastination kind of phase around this weekend. So whatever it is, you know, just tune into your heart, get still, and which might be hard with all this Aries energy, and just really decide what is it that is the most important to you, or how do you feel in your body, what resonates the most, what are you passionate about, and what makes it, again, so if it's self-care wise, like for me, I'll be like, right, I might want to go out, but is it very likely that I've got enough energy to, you know what I mean? And that I'll have to be making that decision right up until Saturday, I believe. But I'm optimistic because I am an Aries, so never give up hope. All is well, I am well, as Louise Hay would say. What's the other card for the weekly? Well, the weekend energy spirit. Let's make it for the new moon, but the new moon weekend. So I've changed it up a bit because we didn't have a weekly reading because I wasn't well enough. This is a weekend reading. This card came up in the Zodiac signs here, and a peaceful weekend apparently. So it's going to be a weekend of peace. But I feel it's because you actually get clarity and take action around what you've been procrastinating about, or, you know, in a bit of the indecision about, you know what I mean? Like, you actually make a decision and therefore you bring a bit of peace about. Interesting. What other card wants to come out for the weekend? I feel these messages, you know, might just be for somebody specifically as well. So if that doesn't speak to you, be patient. Another card or a few cards might come out. Oh, this is totally where I'm at. This wasn't like, I can't remember what sign it was, but for one of the signs for the Zodiac reading, this came out. So this is Raphael, the angel of healing. So again, I'm definitely hoping that this applies to me. But it says healthful eating. And I mean, like, if you've been anything like me, I've actually, you know, my mum was urging me to juice. She actually, she just prepared it all and handed it to me and said, do eat that, like, you know, drink this. And then it was funny because I was kind of like, hey, I was like, I'm the one that told you about juicing. I'm the one that told you about that years ago. Do you know what I mean? And she was like, no, you're not. And I was like, I actually had to get up on my timeline to remind her that it was. So it was just, so that's a bit of, you know, funny families, isn't it? But she was like, all right, okay. But she just forgot. But it's about that kind of thing of like, who cares? At the end of the day, right, I might have like encouraged my mum to juice all those years ago, but I actually did stop. And before I juiced today, I can't tell you the last time I juiced. It was sometime last year. And it's just about, it makes a difference. Juicing is really gives you so much energy. And you know, I really do think that if I was juicing more often, I wouldn't be getting all these colds. So but I do think it's the influx of energy that's going around on the planet right now as well. But to change the subject, but I do feel that will have applied to a lot of people. It is about just watch what you're eating, drink enough water, get enough sleep, eat right foods, all that good stuff. Soak up the sweetness of life. So, strange wording, isn't it? But guardian angel, I feel this is about the sign of Aries is a very sweet sign. And again, I know I'm being biased, but I'm not trying to be biased. But I mean, I am a very sweet person. I've got a lot of fierceness in me as well. But, you know, I do like to feel I'm a sweet person, and I try to do my best for people when I've got the energy to do it for them. And if I can, I will. And it is about, you know, adopt this sweetness in yourself for doing kind things for yourself, but for doing kind things for others. But again, you got to watch the balance with that. I've always got to watch the balance with that, because a lot of people can take the piss of your nice nature. So try not to do that to anyone, and try not to fall victim to that. Right, assertiveness seems to be coming through. Right, what animal card? Now we pulled dragonfly in the end of the zodiac one, so it'd be interesting to see what comes up. What animal do we need specifically for the weekend spirit, for whoever's catching this video? It's a bit sticky. Oh, seahorse spirit. Watch and wait. Oh, very interesting. In the zodiac reading for Virgo, I think it was, I pulled pause. So I've definitely been in a period of pause, you know, mostly through not being well. But I really do feel when that happens to me, and when I say I really do feel that spirit coming in, for those of you that are new to me, but coming in stronger rather. But it's like I've been really guided to stop, obviously, because I wasn't well. But spirit know me well that often it is only feeling physically unwell, whether it be ascension symptoms or anything else, or just run down, that really it kind of takes that a lot to get me to stop, because I've got so much fire energy. You know, I've always got to watch before I burn out, and often I don't kind of pay attention to the signs. So I feel other people might resonate with that too, and come on and bit it in the comments, make me feel better if that resonates. But it is a time of going, you know, watching and waiting and being in your feminine state, because it's when you're in your feminine receptive energy that the universe can bring your rewards to you, or bring what you've been manifesting. If you don't stop and you're always in your masculine go fire energy, how are you ever going to be still to allow what it is that you want to come in? That's what I get from this. 53 adds up to 8. 8 is the number of abundance, and I actually pulled abundance for Aries in the zodiac reading. So seahorse spirit. Let's read what that says in the book. Seahorse spirit. Watch and wait. Hovering gracefully, the seahorse observes with the perspective of one who is not engulfed by the drama, remaining at a distance from all the turbulence. Seahorse spirit appears at this time to remind you of the need to be neutral and gain perspective. Your message from seahorse spirit is, not my circus, not my monkeys. Right, I'm laughing because Colette Bannon Reid, the author of these cards, must really like that saying, because she actually uses that in the Wisdom of the Oracle. I think that's what it's called. That's funny. But anyway, step back from the drama, this appears to be saying. What's the rest of it? I've definitely been doing that. More retreating and introverted I've been. Know that even if you're tempted to jump into the fray and try to fix things, the best way to serve yourself and others right now is to remain calm and simply watch and see. So I've got an itchy nose. When I channel, I get really, really itchy around my nose. Another message here is, whatever your query, seahorse spirit asks you to step back from it. Be willing to explore things from different angles rather than a single one, and just observe what is possible. That really seems to tie in with the procrastination and wise decision card that I pulled at first. I feel an owl, somebody's spirit animal. It just drew me in there. Right. So, another message here is whatever your query, see, or I just read that bit. From the perspective of the position of the neutral observer, you will discover a myriad of opportunities, I don't know if I said that word right, and a deeper understanding of what you seek and why. And you will know beauty, truth, love and wisdom. Love it. That is very Aries, especially the truth part. Passion and truth is what Aries is all about. Oh my god. How fucking weird is... Oh, do I have to read that too? Owl spirit. And I thought that was weird when I said that. When I mentioned about the owl here. So yeah, the owl really does resonate with someone. Who is it? You see clearly now. Oh god, I'm going to have to read that. I don't want this to be too long. 10 minutes. 43 adds up to 7. 7 is a very spiritual number, linking you to God, angels, spirit, whatever. Did I say 47 there? I meant 43. 43 adds up to 7. Right, so Owl Spirit. That's unbelievable. Out of all those cards. Oh, Deer Spirit as well. Bring a gentle touch. Right, anyway, I'm not going to read them all, but that was weird that was on the bottom of the deck. Weird but meant to be. Owl Spirit arrives to remind you that the wisdom within you is informed by your keen senses and the wisdom within the consciousness we all share. Oh, this is very similar to the message at the end of the Zodiac one. The Dragonfly spoke about consciousness as well. Even in the darkest night, the owl sees clearly and is guided by every sense it has, including the first sense of intuition. Intuition came a lot in the Zodiac reading too, of all the signs. Right now, your sensitivities are turbocharged and you're receiving messages from all directions. That's with the very strong psychic energy of the Neptune and Pisces and all the Pisces that we were just in, and Venus and Pisces right now too. Be wise and pay attention to what's between the lines, what is invisible to the naked eye, what cannot be heard with the ears, and what others may not be able to perceive. My Pluto, 0 degrees in Scorpio in the 12th house of Pisces is on point with that all the time. Nothing gets past me. That's the energy that everybody can tap into right now. Right. Not nothing gets past me. Very rarely things will get past me when I need to learn lessons, but you know, lessons in being deceived actually. So it's a bit shit, but most of the time nothing gets past me. Right. Because it'd be a bit boring, eh? If you just always kind of knew what everyone was up to, life would be a bit boring. You need a bit of drama at times, but yeah. Anyway. Clarity will come as you sit with all that you're sensing, allowing your intuition to guide you in understanding the whole and not just the parts. Let your wisdom arise and be your guide as you trust the acuity of all your senses. Intuition is real and can provide the clarity you need to understand your situation right now. Your relationship, your finances, your job, whatever it is, you can see the truth clearly now. Again, the truth energy of spirit coming in. Love it. So, one more card. Let's pull a Divine Feminine Oracle. I always feel this is very Aries. What Divine Feminine Oracle card do you want to give us for this weekend's energy? Far too many cards, Spirit, but I'm going to take the one that landed at the top because that looks very Aries. The Prophetess of True Power. I call my power... Oh, I love this one. I call my power back from all times and all places. I am my own. And there's a lion on that, a lioness rather. So this feels very important because again, Aries is truth, but it's also about independence and the I am energy. The opposite, Libra, is we, Aries is I am, and we always seek to find the balance between the two. Too much of either is not good. If you make it all about others, when's it about you? If you make it all about you, when's it about others? You've got to find the balance. Anybody that works with me personally will know I always talk about balance. I annoy myself with it sometimes. That's funny, I was talking about that earlier, or someone else said that and I was like, I totally hear you. Right. Oh God, why are these not in alphabetical order? Again, when I'm feeling that, I feel that's always about patience when I get frustrated. But again, because we're in double Aries energy, I normally am a very patient person, which is quite unusual for an Aries. But I'm not patient with this book. It's so annoying when you're trying to find it. But hey ho, I feel it's Spirit are just trying to get a message across about being patient. Where is it? Where is it? Come on, man. It's funny, but as I've been channeling these messages, I've really felt a lot of my energy coming back, which is funny because normally I feel my energy getting lower when I'm doing the channeling, but it's like it's my own voice is healing myself. My voice heals other people, but it's healing me. Right, the cleave represents the ability to call back all of our power. The acts of Paul and Thecla dates back to the 2nd century, though some centuries believe its Greek composition could be the early 70 CE. It relates a young woman's call to the life and teaching of healing in the Christ movement in Asia Minor, current-day Turkey. Thecla, daughter of Theoclia, at the age of 17, overhears Paul teaching about Christ. She stays rooted in place at her window for 3 days so she won't miss a word. Her mother had arranged her to be married, so when Thecla feels called to begin her own ministry, she is sentenced to burn for refusing to be a bride. Fucking hell. Just as the flames are surrounding her, though, she makes the sign of the cross and a huge storm puts the fire out. Wow. She finds Paul, cuts her hair short, and tells him, "Only give me the seal of Christ and no trial will touch me." She means business. He suggests that she isn't ready for baptism yet. Shortly after, a president of the Council of Syria tries to take Thecla, I hope I'm saying her name right, sorry if I'm not. Oh shit, I've just lost the bit. In the streets to be his bride. She tears off his cloak and takes the crown from his head and publicly shames him for trying to take her without her consent. She is then sentenced to death by wild beasts. Jesus Christ. So that's a bit, sorry for saying that too, but sorry, that's a bit ironic that I'm talking about Christ. In the arena, all the women protest judgment of Thecla, proclaiming her innocence. A huge lioness enters the arena, approaches Thecla, and then licks her feet and bows before her. Thecla enters the pool in the arena. Right, wait a minute, my arm's really sore. God, we're getting a bit of an education with it. Well, I am anyway. That is filled with wild sea lions. The women fear she will be killed, but she declares in the name of Jesus Christ. Isn't that is really freaky to me that I said Jesus Christ and then this comes, oh God. Anyway, I baptise myself. So sorry, not sorry, obviously Jesus Christ energy was wanted to be known before it was read out. Suddenly she is shielded and protected by a great ring of fire, and glowing white robe suddenly appears on her body. Paul tells her, "Go and teach the word of God." It is recorded in the Acts of Paul and Thecla that she lived until 90 and enlightened many. Her ministry proves the existence of the female authority in the early Christian church. Wow, right. Give my arm a rest, hold it again. Thecla's story echoes from the ancient world to the modern world. Your life is up to you. Wow, that's very Aries. Yes, there is power of prayer and faith, of asking for all possible spiritual support, but there's also divine will within each of us. It's will that's aligned with the soul's purpose. We remember that true power is when we divest all outside authority of the power we have been giving them. Power is calling back all the control we give to others to dictate our lives, our potential life partners, our family members, our culture, even our ego's idea of who we should be. And remember, Aries rules the ego. And ego isn't all bad. We do need a bit of ego too. A lot of people bash the ego, but we do need the ego as well. Thecla reminds us that we do not need permission to be who we are. That is so Aries. I love it. We can cut our hair short and baptise ourselves. We are not bound by anything except the dictates of our own soul. Her mudra is one of awe and wonder. We have all the power right now within us to take our life into our own hands. That's the source of fire itself. Fire is Aries. The divine will to call back our spiritual authority and claim this life as our soul's own. Oof, I'm feeling the energies. I read that. And it says, the soul voice meditation, where have I give my power away? The intention, I call back my power from all times and all places. I am my own. Drop the mic. That card's on point. Thank you for watching. I'm just going to read Louise Hay's message for, well, today was, I let go of childhood fears. I am a secure, empowered adult in charge of my own life. That's very in line with it, isn't it? And tomorrow's Friday, the 5th, which is the sign of change, which is the number of change rather. The more I accept life exactly as it is, the more I get to experience true harmony and perfection. So anyway, if you'd like to book a personal reading, it'll be something along the lines of what you just saw right here. I've got new moon specials on. Go and check out my Facebook page. They're £44, 44 pence, because today when I put out the offer it was the 4-4 energy, and 4 is my favourite number. 4 is a number that's very connected to angels, and perseverance as well. Perseverance, persistence, actually, numerology. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful fiery new moon in Aries weekend. Check out the zodiac signs if I've decided to upload them. They were split up into 2 videos. And I'll see you very soon. See you later, guys. Bye.